Hello soulmates, and welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make this stylish underbust shirt dress with side gathers. So if you're new here, you're highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos. To my channel subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your efforts. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So here is my pattern. I left 2 inches by the side for my front button allowance. First, I'll go ahead and mark out all my vertical measurements. I have my shoulder to bust, my shoulder to under bust, my shoulder to waist, my shoulder to bust, my shoulder to under bust, and my shoulder to waist. Next, I'll mark out straight lines this way. And from the waistline, I came down by 9 inches for my hip line. My waist to hip is 9 inches. And I'll mark out straight line. Here is my hip line, and this part is my full length. Okay, so next I'll go ahead and mark down half of my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 16 divided by 2. I have 8. I'll mark it down. From that 8 inches I came down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. From the 1 inches I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. Next I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. Next I'll go ahead and measure what I have from the shoulder to my armhole point. I have 9. I'll mark it out here. Then I'll connect a straight line, which will be my chest line. So here is my chest line, my bust line, my under bust line, my waist line, my hip line, and then the full length. Okay, next I'll go ahead and mark down my basic neck width of 3 inches, and for the back neck depth I'm making use of 1, and then for the front I'm making use of 3. Okay, then I'll go ahead and connect my necklines this way. I'll use this pattern to cut out both the front and the back. Okay, my front neckline, I'll extend it to my button allowance this way, and this is what I have. So next I'll connect my neck width down to my shoulder slope. Next I'll get the midpoint of my armhole. From the midpoint I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it to the upper part this way. Next, my bust circumference divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Bust circumference divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and mark out half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2, I have 4. I'll mark it from the bust line down to the full length. Then after that, I'll connect a straight line. Next, on both sides of my waistline, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. And from the waistline, I came down by 6 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect from that 0.5 down to the 6 inches. And then I'll connect it up to my bust point. And this is what I have. So next thing is to impute our body measurement. Bust divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Under bust divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Plus this half inches that here, I will place it back. Okay, waist divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Plus this 1 inches that here, I will place it back. Hip divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Whatever I have on the hip, I'll mark it down on the full length. So next, I'll go ahead and connect them together this way. And this is what I have. Okay, next from my neck width, I came in by 2 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect it to my armhole. I'll connect it this way to my armhole. And this is what we have. Okay, so next from the under bust, I'll come up by 1 inches. Okay, from the under bust, I came up by 1 inches, and I'll use my curve ruler to connect it back to my under bust this way. And this is what I have. So next, from the waistline here is the waistline. I'll come in by 2 inches. You can make use of 1.5, but here I'm making use of 2 inches. Okay, then I'll connect a straight line, and then from this point here, From here, I'll curve it down to the 2 inches line. So this part is no longer needed, and this is what we have over here. Okay, so this is all for the front part. This part here, you'll be slashing and spreading it on your fabric. Okay, you slash and spread it on your fabric. Also this down part, you go ahead and be slashing this part from here down. Okay, let's mark out our lines. So over here I have number 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, this part is the center part. Once you cut this part and fold, you'll be having 4 inches at the front part of this dress. Okay, so the next thing here is to cut out our pattern. Let's do that, guys. Before doing that, I'll go ahead and fold in my button allowance. Okay, cut out the back neckline, and I'll be placing this pattern on a fresh paper. Okay, this is our pattern. I'll go ahead and place it on a fresh pattern, and I'll trace out the back. Just watch what I'm doing. So the one at the down part is our back pattern, and this is what we have. So I'll take out the down part, which is our back pattern, which is this one I'm holding. Okay, I'll keep this aside. Let's work on the front pattern. So for my front pattern, I'll go ahead and open up my button allowance. I'll bring it out this way, and then I'll cut out my neckline, and then cut this part this way. That's what I'm doing. So the front part is into 3, okay, while the back part is into 2. So go ahead and close up this dart you are seeing here. Close it up. I'll go ahead and close it up. Okay, and this is what we have. And these 2 parts, you'll be slashing and spreading these 2 parts on your fabric. So I'll go ahead and get a fresh pattern, and this pattern I'll fold it into 2. Okay, I want to cut out both the side of the front and the side of the back together. Okay, now I'll go ahead and slash my pattern this way, and after that I'll bring in this part, which is the side, this number 4. I'll bring it and I'll place it on the folded part of my pattern. You can see what I'm doing. Okay, place it this way, and I will tape it down. After that, I'll mark out 3 inches. You can use more than 3. Okay, mark out 3 inches this way, and I'll bring in my number 3. Please make sure you are facing your pattern downward. Okay, then I'll bring in my number 2. That's what I'm doing. Face it downward this way. After that, I'll bring in the last part, which is my number 1. I'll face it downward, and this is what we have. Okay, so next thing here is to trace out my pattern. I'll go ahead and trace it out. You can see what I'm doing. I'll trace it out, and after that I'll cut out my pattern, and make sure you notch the midpoint. Okay, remember over here I have both the side of the front and the back together because my pattern is on fold, so make sure you notch the midpoint. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how to attach it after I'm done joining the side of your front and the back together. Okay, after I'm done joining the side of your front and the side of your back together, then you go ahead and bring in your fabric, which is this one I'm holding now. Remember, you notch the midpoint. So midpoint to midpoint, you place it this way. Okay, this is the midpoint. Then you go ahead and gather it like the way you see me doing. Gather it back to the original measurements. Try to fit in this way. You can see what I'm doing. Repeat the same process on this other side. Go ahead and gather it. Okay, to fit into what you have, and then you sew this part straight down, and that is what you'll be having. Okay, I believe you guys understand what I mean. That is it. Okay, so this part of the upper part, which is the front part, you go ahead and slash it open this way, then you place it on your fabric. Go ahead and open it up this way, place it on your fabric, and then you cut it out. Okay, once you cut it out, you go ahead and gather it back to your original measurements. Okay, and then sew it to your underbust. Make sure your bottom part is straight. Okay, the bottom part, make sure it is straight. So now let's go back to our collar. For the collar, you go ahead and measure what you have on your fabric, your round neckline. Let's take for instance you have 18 inches. 18 divided by 2 will give you 9. Okay, so I'll go ahead and fold my pattern into 2, and I'll mark down 9 inches. You can see what I'm doing. My pattern is on fold. I'll mark down 9 inches and I'll connect the straight line. So next thing is to get the midpoint of this 9 inches, which is 4.5. Here's the midpoint. I'll mark it down. Next thing is to come up by 1 inches from the base. I came up by 1 inches, and I'll connect a straight line. This is a 2-piece collar. Connect a straight line, and from the 1 inches I came up by 2 inches, and I'll mark out a straight line. So next I'll go ahead and connect a straight line at the midpoint. Then from this part I'll come in by 1 inches, and I'll connect it to this point. And this is what we have for our 2-piece collar. You can choose to leave it this way, or you cover this part, cover it out a bit this way. Okay, so next I'll go ahead and cut out my collar, and here is our 2-piece collar. You can see what we have here. Add your sewing allowance in between when cutting out on your fabric, and that is it. So thank you all for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos, and see you guys in my next class. Okay, so bye.